Buongiorno, I'm Giovanni and I'm an Italian artist. And if you saw this video, you may already know what I'm gonna talk about. In 2022, I started creating a fantasy world full of characters and stories, and I've always loved inventing stories since I was a child, and I've always wanted to make them become reality. And now I'm doing it. I started a graphic novel course because I thought it would have been a great idea to combine my passion for art and drawing with my passion for creating stories. But I discovered that probably that's not my way, so I quit. I quit and I decided to start writing a book this year. Let me explain a bit more. In 2022, as I said, I started creating the world of love fable, combining characters and stories that until then were disconnected from each other. I divided all the characters with their descriptions and some details about the story that they belong to in notes on my phone. I did thousands of researches to find names and surnames for each of them, some with an actual meaning that could somehow represent them, and some simply because the name sounded good in my mind. Also, does anyone know if there are some dictionary vocabulary of ancient languages, like ancient Celtic, ancient Egyptian, ancient Norse, etc. Because I would like to use other ancient languages for the name of the spells rather than just Latin. But I found really difficult to find them online, so let me know in the comments. Then I started writing the plots of each story set in different places in this fantasy world, combining all my ideas and actually starting to create a narrative line and looking for information about different countries in our world and their cultures, trying to implement reality in the world I created. All this in 2 years. Then this year, at the beginning, I think March 2024, I decided to actually start transforming all these still incomplete ideas into something that made sense. Because I was tired of just continuing to imagine them. I wanted them to be actually something. So I started writing the first book, Love Fable and the Mystery of Gretel Cove. I started writing just the dialogues, and then I added some details, and now I've already written 187 pages.
I feel happy, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled.
There could be more or less, actually, because I don't know if the layout is correct, but I'm really proud of myself. I literally started writing and all the words just came out of my mind so quickly and easily, and I still need to add a lot of details about the settings and more complete description of the characters, but I feel really comfortable and inspired. I still have to finish writing the whole story, but my goal is to write at least 300 pages.
Okay.
And I think I can do it. I think I can do it with no problem. And also I want to illustrate the cover because obviously I'm an artist and this is my book. It makes sense, right? By the way, I'm also a bit scared of publishing it when it will be ready because I also want to write the sequels. I already have the plots of like 20 of them. I'm kidding. I mean, I have a lot of ideas, but 20 it's a bit much. And I'm scared because I want to be sure that after publishing the first one, I can also publish all the others so that it's not an incomplete series. So I don't know what to do. I also thought about posting it online, like on Wattpad, but I'm not sure how it works because I don't think you can earn money from that unless it has enough views that someone want to publish it. So yeah, but I also know you can publish with Amazon and maybe that's the best one, but I have to do more researches about it. Also, I'm writing it in Italian because it's easier for me, it's my first language, but I would like it to be sort of international, you know? So can Amazon translate it or I have to do it by myself? Because I could try to translate it, but I mean English, it's definitely not my first language. If you know, so my phone died and so I washed my hair, I shaved my face, and then I completely forgot about it. And now it's a new day. I made my haircut, I went to the sea, and I do not remember what I was talking about. So, yeah. By the way, what is this book about? As I said in that video, Love Fable is a 12 years old guy with golden skin and pink hair. And all his family has this particular pink hair. And basically like for 2000 of years, they all had pink hair. And he is more special than the other members of his family because he is the only male born in his family, because for ages the entire Fable family always have been just women and he is the only boy for a mysterious reason. I'm not gonna talk about that. He's like all his family members a mystic. Mystic is the term I choose to call the wizards, the witches, all these people with magical powers. He lives in this fantasy world full of magic and mysteries, which is really similar to our world. He starts investigating after some children disappeared in Gretel Cove, the city he lives in. So he is initially alone, then he met other people like his new friend Lune, which is a mystic, and her familiar is a white rabbit, and his family has a lot of secrets, and the city too. So yeah, basically this is the plot.
Huh?
But my ideas don't finish here because I created an entire world. I created a lot of cities inspired by different parts of the world. I created tons of characters, each one with their own story. I invented religions, cultures, schools, politics. I invented an enormous lore behind everything, his family, other families, ages of history and whatever. In reality, all this is still being developed because on one hand, I would like to set it in a completely invented world to have full freedom to do and modify what I want. But on the other hand, I would really like it to be set in the real world, to have more realistic elements to work with. I have thought and continue to think about this for a long time, because I would really like to set it in Italy, as I had originally thought, and then move also to other parts of the world too. But I don't know, I'm still very much in doubt. What do you think I should do?
Keep your damn mouth shut.
Pro and cons. Okay, so pros and cons of setting it in the real world. 1. Geography. 2. History. And 3. Science. So geography, because I can use countries' name, towns and city names, and it's more recognizable. But cons, I would like it to be really not always, but sometimes really fantasy, because in my world, the one I invented, there's basically no Antarctica. I cut it, it's cut, and instead of that there are these infinity falls, because there's a continent which is the borders of the world, which is literally on the edge of these falls. So I don't know. History, again, I can use historical features, historical names, historical events, but I think it could be cringe a bit. Like, imagine that thing happened during French Revolution or World War II. Like, it makes no sense to me, okay? And science, because why did I put it on the list? I don't remember. My mind is so chaotic sometimes. I don't remember why I put science, but the cons is airplanes. In the world I imagine all the story happen, there are no planes, because I want other ways like trains, ships, teleportation, whatever. But planes, I don't know. So I definitely think it's better to create a new world, to not get stuck in reality borders. So can you understand why this project is so important to me? I literally think about this all the time, and my fear is that this project will be stopped before its end, the end I have premeditated. Because what about if it's not good? What about if people don't like it? That would be devastating actually, but also if the first book is a flop or whatever, could I still publish the sequel? Because I don't care if it's a huge success, although obviously I would like it, but I simply want to tell these stories. Who cares if they don't sell many copies? I don't know, I'm in this stage of my life where I don't care about people's opinion. I just want to do what I want. By the way, as I previously said, I don't exactly know how the publishing world works, so I should do more researches, and that's a problem for the future me. Now I am a bit tired of talking, and I really hope I have attracted someone's attention with this video, because I really care about it and I would really like it to become reality. With that being said, thanks if you have watched this video, and if you like it, subscribe, and if you know anything about magic, occultism, esoterism, folklore, legends, myth, cultures, tradition about different countries, do not hesitate to tell me, because if you want to be an active part of this project, I would love it. I really would love it. So, yeah, don't forget to smile.
Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.
I will see you next time and I'll keep you updated. Bye everyone.